Alright, so Anji Nito. What do I think about this character? Now as preface, I did not play Plus R. I knew how broken he was in Plus R because everyone told me to play him. But that's besides the point. So what are my thoughts, kind of like, as someone that never really played the character before, kind of walking into a new game and seeing him for the first time? First of all, I did a reaction on my channel. I'll put the link to that in the description, so please go check it out. So far, of the day this was recording, I have put in about I think about 9, 1, 2, 3, 12. What's up, Izzy? We're just doing a YouTube video right now. So at the time of recording, I've put in about 12 hours with just Anji. Anji solo dolo. See, he knows. So a couple of things that I feel are really interesting about this character is that he's 10,000. He's different from Plus R, but I feel like for me, coming from the outside, he's a character that has a lot of tools. So, for example, okay, that's probably the best example, but like something into this, right? That. So something into that, right? It reminds me of characters I've played and Swy, and like, you know, the fact that I have a lot of options, and through the new use of the RC system through PRC and BRC, which I have to start using more. I know, before you flame me in the comments. This is something that I look at and I think about. Just a lot of different tools that the character can use, and you know, this is just the tip of the iceberg. It still has a super slow startup, but you know, you have a lot of ways to kind of. Can you also have the one thing, right? We have to time it to where it can combo, not combo. So like, say, so you have to, so on their opponent's wake up, double orb equals butterfly, pretty much. What's up, mob? So pretty much the way I think of this character is that, like, you have to play him he's kind of like Piccolo on crack, right? He's Piccolo on roids, because the way he plays, he has everything but a command grab. In his case, technically his command grab's that. So technically his command grab is his just normal grab, because the value you get off it, and we're in a this is a value train. Like, you can do, let's see, you can do this. Like, you can do a lot of tacky stuff. Like, you don't even have to like use your you don't have to use RC. I like just kind of keeping pressure, but like when I know it's time for a mix up, the way the RC system is in place now, I can just do whatever I want. And I think it would be better if I did this, right? If I did the kick. But it depends. Lots of trial and error with this character. One thing is, I got asked earlier today about the Gatlings. So a couple things with Anji's. He doesn't have a lot. He has a few. He has this. He has this. He has this. Notice he can't go into that. You can't reverse beat back. That's like another piece to the puzzle here. Let's see. This is an important one. This is an important one because you get a butterfly off it. Or on this channel we call him Harold. We call him Harold. Besides the point. Harold the butterfly. Out here. So it's just, his Gatlings are good. They kind of get the job done. A lot of it's for combos. Nothing too crazy. I think he's just all around great. This, you know, I don't catch myself using this often because at the end of this, when he dips like that, correct me if I'm wrong, but he can be punished. But like when the spin's happening, he's free to do whatever. It's the same thing with this. But yeah, no, this is good if you get that. Say if they hit a button. So say if they hit a button. And you know it's coming. You can punish them with that. Like, throw is your best tool. Like, your main, so far your main kind of goal, your main goal is to get throw. Once you get throw going, it's kind of a wrap. Because then they have to start taking mix. They have to start initiating things. So, interesting. Next thing I kind of want to talk about is 236 slash. Anti-air move. A lot of combos actually resonate from this, depending on your size and your weight. So sometimes it's only from this that you can get combos off it. It's all dependent. You can combo into dust. One thing a lot of people are starting to figure out is that yeah, you can do stuff out of it. So say if you don't get the anti-air, so say if they jump block it, you can do something. Again, do this at your own risk. If you charge it, you get more. You get more going on. Also, this button's okay. All of his buttons are pretty solid. This is just Stampy. This is 5P. This is 2P. His 6P is really good. His 6P is really, really good. It's a really good anti-air. Let's see. Far slash is okay. This is your main combo tool. This can anti-air. It is hard to anti-air with it at times. This can anti-air and also calls a ground bounce on air hit. Let's see. This is good for frame trap. This is a low. That's a low. That's a mid. This is a low. And then you get that. Obviously sweep. The anti-air is pretty good. It would be nuts if you was able to combo off it, like off stand hit, but I mean you can drift. So that's also really good. Let's talk about Fujin for a second. This is kind of the move everyone despises the most about Anji, right? It's not even Herald. It's not even Herald they're worried about anymore. Also JD, really quick JD. The JD is really good for wall bounce combos. This, I don't really have a good stand dust combo yet. But yeah, let's talk about Fujin. Let's talk about Fujin. Let's talk about Fujin. Fujin on the surface is a good tool to start pressure. He has a lot of good enders out of it. It's not so. The one thing I will say is that, you know, if he can delay it, but you can see the gap. So a lot of people have been recently actually been throwing me out of Fujin. Some people have been actually throwing me out of Fujin. But he has a lot of options. He has the jump. He has a lot. Fujin's really good. There's not really like any reason. Also, this is below me. Yep. So this is the move that you probably hear in your sleep. Like, I heard it last night after I played 9 hours of Guilty Gear. And I'll probably hear it in my sleep tonight. It's that strong. They kind of balanced it a little bit. If you charge it, again, it's another frame. You can get a meaty Fujin. I gotta learn those. Again, I'm not the best Anji player, but these are just my base reactions. Yeah, no, you got a lot of good options out of this. You get the teleporter, you can do throw out of it. You can also, again, there's a gap, so you can do something. You can do something here. But again, I don't know if he reminds you of a character. How would I rate Fujin? I think Fujin's really strong. It kind of encapsulates the character. He reminds me of Piccolo, right? I keep saying I'm making that connection because the way he plays. So like he has orb, he has different tools. So he has a low, he has a high, he has something which he has to use meter for. I'm gonna like put that out there. He has to use meter for this. He has to use meter for it. He has to use meter for it, but it's still strong. You know, how do I do that? So really quick, if you don't know how to drift, easiest way to do it. So before you input the RC, you're tapping the direction of where you want to go. So you see how on my input display, like you guys see on my input display, I'm tapping it up before I hit RC. Just a quick tutorial on that. I feel like people tend, that's just like, you can do, a lot of people have been doing VRC stuff, which is like, really, which is just in like neutral. It's kind of like a, not YRC. PRC is like your YRC in a sense now. But it stops time. So that's the good part about it. I digress. So Fujin has a lot of good tools for it. Again, he's very big on conditioning your opponent. So at one point, meaty Fujin can become a thing. You can do, if you make them guess, if they start guessing incorrectly, you can literally kill them. Like you can do a lot of like crazy stuff with this character. Like it's kind of bonkers what kind of tools that they gave this character. I truly think this character is super strong. Do I think he's the best character in the game? In the beta right now? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think it's May. But that's, I digress. Let's see. But yeah, no, Fujin's really strong. If you charge it, you get more off it. One thing I like to do is just like, if I get a charged Fujin, make a TOD without even trying. Exactly. But yeah, no, Fujin I really like as a button. Also, really quick, his air normals. Going back to the Gatling point, a couple Gatlings he has in the air is JK and the JD. He has JK and the JD. He has JS and the J Heavy Slash. So keep that in mind as well. I really like this button a lot. You main May, you know what, Mobster, I still love you. I still love you. You're the only May player I like. I'm putting that on the internet. And Dark Presence. And Dark Presence. And maybe Coach Steve. I can't think of any other May players. And Alex Smith. From Mass. Only few May players I fucking vibe with. Only few May players, but I'm just kidding. I love everybody that plays this game. But yeah, no, Fujin's really good. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about his counter. Let's talk about the counter. So the counter stays out. One thing I've noticed about the counter, it stays out forever. It stays out 5 ever. Kind of easiest way to beat this is by countering. By just throwing. That's the easiest way to deal with it. Is by throwing. And also waiting for it. So you see how long it stays out for? It's a long period. Like, I don't know if there's like an audio cue. I wish there was. But yeah, there's been points where I've hit fireballs with it and gotten damage. I have hit normals out of like sporadic. If I knew they were gonna press the button. It's really, really strong. Do I recommend throwing it out every 2 minutes? No. It's not like Piccolo's where you can vanish out of it. So don't do that. and like you can't, you can't really it's no point. I mean, I don't know if there's like a reason to do counter into RC. Like I don't think so. Like unless you're in that much trouble. I digress. We're not gonna put that in the YouTube video. We're gonna cut that out because I just thought of that. We're not gonna talk about that. Let's talk about the other super. Sonic Hurricane, pretty much. It's solid, pretty standard. I use this a lot at the wall. I try to at least, and then I tend to forget that I have it. But it's a good kind of like your standard. Like it's your standard kind of thing. Kind of stupid. So I'm not the best Anji player, so I'm just gonna make it. So neutral and beta is surprising a lot of block dashing. Block dashing is really, really strong now. Like, if you play Dragon Ball, I'm gonna be honest. Dash OS in this game, it's not even a dash. I don't even know if it's a dash OS. It's just like being comfortable with like block dashing or like dash blocking is like so like I feel so much more comfortable with it now. I don't know, maybe it's coming from Dragon Ball, but yeah, this super, it's solid. But yeah, its combo routes are really good. You're gonna see a lot more of this character on my channel. When Strive drops, this is gonna be my main character. If you guys thought my Piccolo was kind of nuts, I am going to try to break the barrier with this character too. I'm gonna try. I know there's amazing players that are already playing this character. Like the hitbox sold out already. Damn. Like I know Whiscash is like a big Anji like extraordinaire. So I kind of watch him, and I'm gonna be watching a couple Anji players. But in my head too, like I know like where I'm coming from. The restock was this week, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm gonna try to do my best to break the mold in whatever way I can find. Any unique things I can figure out with this character, I'm gonna try my best. But I'm also like, I learned a lot from Dragon Ball, and I'm still gonna put. And Dragon Ball's still gonna be on the channel. Like, don't think Dragon Ball's not gonna be on the channel. Like, I hate when people are like, "You're not gonna play Dragon Ball anymore. You're just gonna play Strive." Nah, B. I'm gonna still play. I'm gonna play both. Because I think you guys deserve it, and I love both games equally. What else was I say? There's really no like ranking system in this game, so we can't do like a Road to Angel kind of thing, which is fine. Just a lot of just matches and just kind of like I'm waiting for trial mode. We can do trial modes for the game. Probably like first day the game comes out, we'll probably do trial mode for Anji. Let's see if we can figure out some stuff. But there's gonna be other characters I'm gonna play in the game for. Did you pre-order the box? No, I just bought it the day it was stocked. I just got lucky. Yeah, I bought the box on the website. But yeah, no, I'm really happy about this character. He brings me a lot of joy. He gives me a lot of promise for Guilty Gear. Do I think there's obviously big problems with the game, like the lobby system, like and all that? Yeah, 100%. Like I'm not gonna sit here and deny that. I'm not gonna sit here and deny that. But I'm still gonna play the game. I'm still gonna try to enjoy as much as I can. Like offline Strive is gonna be ridiculous. Even online Strive. I like how playing a completely different function. It'd be like that sometimes. And I think that's the beauty of fighting games. Like we all meet in like one game, right? And then we all move to the other game, but everybody plays a different character. I think that's super cool to think about. So like the people that played Piccolo and Dragon Ball, they are all going to different characters. That's how you feel about Chip? feel you. But that's why, like, you notice, right? Like, Mobster is playing May. Apology Man, to my knowledge, is playing Faust. Hook's playing Faust. I'm playing Anji. Like, your favorite Piccolo players are playing all different characters. I think that's like the beauty of fighting games. Like, you can see someone's style kind of come to fruition, or it's like maybe it's just a character preference. But like, final thoughts on Anji before I make this video. Like, years. I like the character a lot. He gives me everything I really want in a character. The only drawback he really has is when he's like this is where his range is. Like right now, like 12 hours in. Like 12 hours in, this is kind of like the thing that I'm like this range right here. Like, yeah, I can run in. Like an IAD in. Honestly, I think Giovanna's the best starter character. That's true, but we don't know yet. We have our own little niche. Exactly. But those are my thoughts on Anji. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see with Anji. If you guys which characters are you excited for to play in Strive? And yeah, I just thought of that. You made it to the end of the video. I appreciate you sticking by. If you guys liked the video today, hit that thumbs up. And maybe hit me with that subscribe. That would mean the world. The magic happens on Twitch as well, so if you want to catch this live, links to that in the description along with my Twitter. I love you guys so much. I can't wait to see what's next. And I'll keep doing as much as I can here, as well as you guys. Just thank you. Just no words. Let's just keep this going this year. Love you guys so much. See you next video. Peace.